So hello, this is a video on the strategy to find which channel to target for your signal service, what bit to use for maximum gain, ad copy to use for maximum clicks. Now first of all, we're talking about strategy to find which channels to target for your signal service. There are some things you need to understand here. First of all, these things are necessary to set these three things listed. They are necessary to set up a successful Telegram ad. Now, taking the first one, strategy to find channels to target for your signal service. Telegram ads do not target individual channels. Instead, they target topics that relate to the content of public Telegram channels. In other words, I'll break that down. So Telegram ads don't allow targeting individual channels. Instead, your ad is displayed in public Telegram channels with 1000 plus subscribers. Yeah. So that allow ads based on topics, yeah, and language or region. Now, when targeting channels, these two major things are very important to be considered: topics and language or region. When talking about this topic, uh, when you are about to choose a when you're about to choose a channel to target for your ad, you have to consider this topic as one of the major things. Now let's talk about the topic. Telegram allows you to target a content topic which determines which type of channel your ad will appear in. Now for your signal service, I've listed these 5 major topics which are highly relevant to your signal service, which means if you have any channel that does not contain or discuss these 5 topics, the channel is not relevant or shouldn't be targeted because it won't give you any yield. So based on your signals, you need to target these 5 major topics because they are very important and very relevant, highly relevant to your service. So another thing you need to consider is the language and region, which we know that the global language is English, so that one is just simple. Now another thing you need to know about these channels is that, okay, let me view a channel, is that if you look at is how the members or subscribers in the channel engage on each post or in the channel. Take for example, if you look at this channel, on this particular post we have 29.7k views, yeah, and the reactions are quite low compared to the word view. So this channel is somehow, if you look at this, okay, the network is quite slow. Okay, let's look at this. So look at this. Here we have 958 views. Here we have 1k views, and we are getting engagement on each post. So that them that are worth targeting, because it should, like, you will be able to get clicks and necessary engagement on your ads, and you can also get the members or some of the members to join your channel through the ads. But in a case where you are viewing the channel you want to target and the number of view is low, for example number of view on each post is less than, let's say, 500 or so, that channel is not worth targeting. After checking number of view, you also have to consider the reactions, because there are some channels that can get more than even 20k views, but none of the members or subscribers are reacting to the post. Why? Because the channels are not posting relevant content, which you should also avoid. So that is the first and most important thing in targeting channel for your Telegram ad. So the next one there is what bid to use for maximum gains. Okay, let's take for example, look at this ad I'm setting up. This is the ad title: Intel Lexcoin, alt text, link, CPM in ton, current budget. So this is where the bid lies. Now we know that when setting up a Telegram ad, the minimum CPM required is 0.1, which should be around $2. So you should have that at the back of your mind, which means for you to be able to set up a Telegram, the minimum CPM is $2 or 0.1 ton, which is why majority of the ad posted are usually 0.1 in CPM, which is in ton. But I prefer using something higher than that. So this CPM, it can also Telegram ads work a CPM bidding model, which means cost per milli. You can also say cost per 1000 impressions. Yes, so you are bidding for your ad to appear in public channels that have opted to show ad. I've mentioned what the minimum bid is, which is $2. Now Adi, if you are going to be using 0.1 ton or $2, you won't be getting much reach at this level in competitive niche. We look at this. I'm using 2 because I want to be getting much reach. Are you following? So if you want to be getting much reach, you should raise your CPM. You shouldn't be using just 0.1. You should raise it to like something like 0.5 or 1 to 2. So that is better than the 0.1. So, and the bid can also be specified for different niches. Now when we taking for example crypto bid should lie around $5 to $6. That is suitable bid. That is $5 to $6. That should be 0.2 or 0.2 ton. So if you are not getting enough impression, you can also raise the bid. You can decide to raise it. After raising it, then you monitor the progress. Then about the budget. So about the budget, your budget is determined by how much you can spend on your ad. For example, the minimum amount you can deposit in your ad account is 20 ton, so which means your budget ranges from 20 ton or 19 ton above. So you can begin from 20 depending, and when it runs out, maybe it has run for some days and you are like you need to continue the ad, you can just come back to the particular ad and um and raise the budget or add to the budget. So that is that for the bid. So, and lastly, we have ad copy to use for maximum clicks. So I'm talking about ad copy to use for maximum clicks. That is a very simple strategy to get a maximum click. When I was talking about some channels the other time, I was like, the reason why some of them are click is because their posts are not relevant to the gig, to the channel name or title. So that's why some of them are not getting clicks. Maybe what they are posting is not relevant or is not attracting the audience or their subscribers. So majority of them are just looking at the post and just looking away. So your post has to be relevant. So same thing to your ad text and title. Whenever you are writing your ad text or title, it is going to appear to audience or subscribers on those channels you have targeted, just like the way we mentioned the other time. So you have to ensure that the ad text is something attractive. Don't just go there and write any ad text. For example, take this for example: get the latest news, data, insight and market trends from crypto world. Join Intel now for educational content and crypto discussion. Now, for your ad text, the first thing you should take note is that there should be something we call a CTA, call to action, which is the call to action in this text now is join. So which means this is calling the audience to action for them to join. And the content also must be able to share value to them. If you are sharing a ad text, ensure that the ad text you are sharing is something that people will have interest in, like what they need. Look at this: get the latest news, data, insight and market. Okay, same thing. So you should consider the ad text, and ensure that in all your ad text you are adding a call to action, join now. And take note, whenever you are doing this, ensure you are not putting any word that is like guaranteed, because Telegram is highly against that. That is major reason why people are facing decline ads. Guaranteed, anything that is like exaggerated, avoid it. So this is it. So this is how you get your ad copy for maximum clicks. It's just your content that matters, because it will appear to a wide audience. So it's for it to now get click, it depends on how attracting it is. If your ad is not attractive to me, I won't click on it. If I don't see value in it, I won't click on it. The only thing that can make me click on it is what we call value. So your ad needs to contain value, because thousands, millions of people are running ads per day, and it is appearing to Telegram users. So for your own to be clicked on by majority of the audience, you have to add value to it and a call to action. Thank you.